Now, I said that I feel strongly about this level for two reasons, and one is that, yes, it does make me think of how bad I want Sunshine HD to happen someday, or for a new game in the vein of Sunshine to happen. But it also makes me think of a friend that is unfortunately no longer my friend. So, without going into this person's identity, because I do not advocate hunting people down and harassing them or whatever, things that they do, that's entirely their prerogative, and that's not what this is about at all. But there was a friend that I had a falling out with a few years ago, where we just mutually decided that it was best if we don't stay friends anymore. This person had they were legally blind, and they couldn't play, they could play video games, like they could see well enough to play most video games, but they had to be very up close to the screen. And because of games using pointer controls, they weren't able to play the Mario Galaxy games because you had to collect star bits and all that. And yeah, you could have a co-star with you to make that a little easier, but they were kind of lonely in real life, and, you know, I was too at the time. We know each other through the internet. So it's kind of like a nice gesture to them because they were kind of lamenting the fact that Mario Galaxy was one of the highest rated games of all time and they couldn't play it. And Galaxy 2 was coming out, and they were sure it was going to be another huge, huge blockbuster of a game. As kind of a nice thing for them, I got on Skype with them, back when that was really popular. And I played through the entirety of Galaxy 2, and I let them just kind of direct me through my first playthrough of the game. Now, this person was kind of an instrumental reason why the Super Mario Sunshine Let's Play on my channel happened in the first place. That was kind of always a connection that the two of us had. When we got to this level for the first time completely blind, not knowing that it was going to be a thing, we freaked out. It was such a happy moment and is one of the first things I think of when I think of this person. And honestly, to this day, I still do feel sad a little bit whenever I see it again, even though it is beautiful and it represents something that I very much have wanted for years and something that is very important to me. I do also kind of shed a tear at it, I guess. It's certainly a level that I have there's certainly no other level like it that I have such differing feelings on. And I don't mean that it brings down the mood of the level at all. No, I mean everything I say when it's a fantastic level and that I love it and I look forward to playing through it, and it really does make me want to have a Sunshine HD happen sometime, or, you know, just Sunshine 2 at least. But, yeah, it's just kind of a weird case. It's one of those strange things that has a lot of happy, but also kind of some sad things associated with it for me. Go ahead and spin to get out of that. Not any different at all. And because I didn't go into how that story with that friend ended that I really share a lot of fond memories with this level, even if we aren't friends anymore, it unfortunately ends not very nice, but I'll share it with you, seeing as I've gone this far already, and we're just going to go through a lot of swimming here. So, I dug up that person's... I really still thought the world of the time that we had together, and I blame myself for a lot of what didn't work out about that friendship. But after a while, I remember that I dug up this person's Twitter account. This was like a good year and a half after we had decided mutually to stop talking, and I thought we ended things off nicely. Well, one of the things that I didn't like about this person was they would get very angry and very heated about things I just didn't think were really that big of a deal. And when I went and found their Twitter account, which was like the way that I was thinking about maybe reaching out to them again and trying to make things work again because I just felt bad about some things, I find them on this random day, you know, for a very long time now, openly insulting me on their Twitter account when we haven't even spoken in a year and a half, like they have nothing better going on. That was kind of what did it for me. It made me not really want to talk to them again, and I found out that a lot of the other people in that group of friends that I felt like I had, you know, that I felt like wouldn't want me anymore if I wasn't friends with them, they ended up leaving them too, because they just thought that, they just kind of thought that they were a very hateful person and didn't really want anything to do with them. I ended up not really feeling so bad anymore for what I had left behind, and, you know, I still think greatly of the time that I spent with them. And basically what I'm trying to say is, even if you're not friends with somebody anymore, even if things aren't good between you and you anymore, even if you've grown apart, it doesn't mean you can't still cherish the good times that you had together. I certainly do, and this level is actual proof of that.